quite colorful and beautiful evening today. It's a Monday, and it's rare to see a smile on someone's face on a Monday. But yes, I've decided to smile because the evening is beautiful. I can't stop looking around. What does it mean? For me, every event that happens to you, successful or a failure, has a lesson to teach you. I would compare a transition from weekend to a Monday similarly to a transition from university to the world. And there's a book called University of Hard Knocks. That's a similar transition. You're moving from a weekend to a Monday. How do you prepare yourself? University students must spend a lot of time networking. That is the only way you're going to find a niche, and you're going to find people to guide you through whatever you want to become after school. Be it you want to become successful entrepreneurs, you want to create startups, you want to come up with innovations, you want to just be career people in the industry, engineers, accountants, diplomats, journalists. What niche do you want to venture in? The moment you realize whatever you want, then network with the right people to be able to understand what it takes for you to explore that area that you want. That is the first step of making your transition smoother. Number 2, don't stop reading. And the power of reading can be seen even from just listening to a person. And someone says somewhere that the information that you're looking for is in the book that you have not read. Reading will never stop. Materials to read will never get finished. The moment you just finish one, a new one is written. The more you read, the more you know that you don't know. Then you appreciate that at the moment you start appreciating that you don't know, you become willing to learn. A mind that is willing to learn has an infinite potential because it is a mind that can stretch beyond what is considered normal. So don't stop reading. I know in universities we will do exams, we will read for courseworks, we will create cheat sheets. But apart from that, add something to yourself. Explore the knowledge, understand the dynamics of the economy, understand politics of your land, understand where technologies move, understand the trends, emerging trends in your areas of interest and in your career. In so doing, you will be able to fit in and survive in the area you want to venture in. Number 3, master your art. And this comes in if a student is a fan of programming. Program until the whole world thinks you're crazy. Then you come up with something that will shock everyone. I know someone would ask you, what are you passionate about? I'm passionate about mentorship, and this is exactly what I'm doing in this video. So if you want to empower other people, do it. Use all the means. Right now, I'm working in an environment where in a busy season, so I cannot be able to move around in schools and do mentorship. But I can still carry out this function on video. So what is your impact? What do you want to do? You do not have any limitations to doing it. The scarcity of resources as much as there is that scarcity, there is still the part that you can use and the little that you can venture into and create an impact in your area. Programmers, program. If you're an accountant, be seen in improving your skills, understanding the dynamics, even write papers on economics trends. That is the only way we are going to make our society better, and you are going to transition well from university to the industry. Because when you get out there, you go to the interview and you show them that you know your stuff. Trust me, that employer would automatically hire you. It's never easy as it sounds right now. Sometimes you'll get outside campus. What do I tell you? Get your skills. People will go through a learning phase. Do an internship. Go do unpaid volunteer work. Carry out volunteer activities. Do unpaid internships. If you get paid internships, it's also good. But as long as you can be able to do something that will empower you and adds value to you, then you're on the right track. But if you do an internship that is unpaid, but is not adding value to you, please, my friend, just don't do it. Find something that will add value to you. The value can now not be monetary, but in future translate into your riches. People have invested into entrepreneurship. Young people today are getting into startups, businesses. If that is your area, put in effort, work hard. In fact, it is these business leaders that eventually create jobs for us. These entrepreneurs, some of them, people thought they would never do anything. They would never make it in life. But eventually, they're the ones that transform this world. Don't look at your academic situation right now, or don't look at your grades and say, I'm not a smart student. No. You cannot judge a fish by its ability to fly. In fact, if you tell a fish to fly, or you leave it in a situation where it's supposed to fly, then it will know it's so stupid that it cannot fly. So the only way you can judge a fish is when you let it swim in water. Then see how fast it swims. Ladies, gentlemen, you have just not realized where your water is. Maybe it's in music. Maybe it's in rap. Maybe it's in poetry. What is your area? When you discover this notch, trust me, you're going to be successful. We have seen people who have just started from simple beginnings. As much as people criticize them, Cardi B, Shawn Mendes, these are people who are just simple, but they're now stars in their areas. Some of them have very, very dirty past, but we don't judge people by their past. Don't judge people by the way they are created. Judge people by what are they doing to change the society, or what will they do. They might not be doing something now, but you can guide them to do something. So I want to tell you, if you think you're not smart in class, there's something you can be good at. Find it. It might take you time, but when you find it, explore and exploit it until you transform the world. And I know everyone or most people would have the selfish intention of getting rich. Yeah, if you want to get rich, get rich. Some people say money is not everything, but trust me, money is nearly everything. Of course, money cannot be everything. Same as everything cannot be everything. I don't know what to say there. But if you have money, you simplify so many things. But as you get this money, you should also have an impact in the society, so that when people think about you, they will be able to know the contribution that you made in this society. If you are a human rights activist, global warming, we are really experiencing the effects of global warming today in the world. And the other day we've seen in Russia where polar bears have infested villages because the temperatures are really rising and polar bears can no longer survive in their natural habitat. So they have to infest villages, and villagers are now staying indoors in fears. The Russian authorities is trying to control this situation. So what will you do to solve this environmental crisis? Maybe that's your niche. A good example is our dearest mother in this country, Kenya, Professor Wangari Maathai. We all cherish her for what she did. Without Professor Wangari Maathai, Nairobi City would not have Uhuru Park. Probably Karura Forest would not exist. So we want people who will find something that they will add value to the society. And plant trees under whose shade you know sit. That's the true meaning of life. And once you know something, pass this knowledge to people behind you. And another good quote, or some other good words were told by the President of America, Barack Obama, when he came to Nairobi. He just reminded us that whatever we have today, whatever we are owning today, it doesn't belong to us. We have borrowed it from the future generation, and therefore we must guard it, we must protect it, and we must ensure it remains sustainable. Sustainability is key, because if we destroy what we have now, imagine our children may never be able to see white rhinos. So sad. Imagine when our children will never be able to see the ice in the Arctic region. So sad. Why should we enjoy and destroy, yet we are living generations that are also supposed to enjoy the beauty of nature? The seas. We want our future generations to find Mombasa Island. We don't want global warming to allow the island to sink into the water. So, campus students, this is the time, even high school students, this is the time you discover and try to unravel the riddle in your head. What is my role? What am I supposed to do to make this place a better place? Finally, when you now have discovered what you want to do and where your strength lies, when you know where you want to go, set your target and be seen going there. Let us know you're going there. You can do it in quiet, but let us see a difference that you're making in this society. Thank you very much. We'll meet up again in the series of this encouraging mentorship program. Again, my name is Martin Wachia, trained telecommunication engineer. Thank you very much.